Okay, let's try this random word generator thing. Here we go. Random word. Procedure. Procedure. Okay. So, doing this as an ad-lib story. As a sort of audition for that show, that magnet show. Something like that. See if I can juggle. Yeah, let's put this down lower. Juggle and tell a story at the same time. An ad-lib story, procedure. So that's the suggestion, procedure. Okay. Let's see, procedure. Thinking of a medical procedure. Oh, okay. Now here we go. Here's one. There's a lot of procedure when you handle, as you will know, H-2B visa applications. I hardly need to tell you, but I will. They're over-regulated, and there's just a lot of hoops you have to jump through. And as often happens, I had a difficult case where I was trying to get seasonal H-2B working visas for a company in the Gulf of Mexico. It was in Texas, I think East Texas, maybe? West Texas, some part of Texas. What do I know? I'm from the New York area. And it never fails when you have a difficult client who's got a lot of attitude. That's when particularly you find like a lot of things accumulate that go wrong in that case. So the client there was the business owner. They were trying to import people to be like welders and stuff on rigs during hurricane season in the Gulf of Mexico, oil rigs. And the case, it was just the Department of Labor gets involved, and they were hassling everything. And at a certain point, they sent me an email that was giving resistance on approving the case. So I forwarded a copy of the email to the client, and I said, you know what, I wouldn't put it past to these guys, the government, to be dragging their feet on purpose, you know, just to hassle us. But I mistakenly hit reply all, and a couple of weeks later I get an email from the U.S. Department of Labor giving me a copy of my email to my client with the copy to them that said I wouldn't put it past them to be playing games with us. And of course the Department of Labor copied my client, who then fired me almost immediately after telling his other lawyer in the case, I think Steve is not part of the solution, he's part of the problem. And one thing I left out is that he was a client who wanted to make sure that I knew he wasn't like an East Coast liberal. When we first met over the phone, he said, I just want you to know, I carry a pistol. So, of course, that would be the case where I discovered the traps of reply all. So that's what procedure makes me think of. Yep, that's it. I dropped the ball on that one. Cheers.